Hey guys, my name is Napo H Barista. Thank you so much for checking out my page. Today we're going to be speaking about cold brew, specifically how to make it at home deliciously for under $6.
Whatever your destination, there's a million
Alright guys, so let's start with some real simple math. We know in the US we use a ratio of 1 to 15. That means per gram of coffee we use 15 milliliters of water. We want to cut that ratio in half. Cold brew is a concentrate. It's not your regular cup of coffee. It's actually intense. So per gram of coffee we're going to use 7.5 milliliters of water. The math is what times 7.5 gives us 600 milliliters. Because I don't recommend brewing more than 600 milliliters inside this mason jar. And the answer is 80. 80 times 7.5 is 600, so we know we need 80 grams of coffee to brew 600 milliliters of cold brew. Okay, so I'm going to be using coffee from Brew by 4-5 Coffee Roasters. And they did a wonderful job with this coffee. And I'm going to just put this here in my hopper. Oh my god. This is so good. This is a favorite here at home. And I'm going to purge my grinder. So I'm going to turn my scale on here. Now that I got my scale on, I'm going to grind 80 grams of coffee. It's going to get a little loud in here. Okay, so it's important to note that I'm using the same coarseness as I would with drip coffee. It really doesn't matter what coffee you use or what roast level you use. Some people like to use dark roast for cold brew. I actually prefer otherwise. My preference for cold brew is actually Ethiopia, Kenya, Burundi, Guji, Oraga, you know, coffees from Africa. I just love that fruity flavor coming out of my cold brew coffee. And so here's my 80 grams of coffee. Here's my strainer. What I'm going to use is this funnel. And I'm going to just tuck this in here and then take my coffee, put it inside. Yeah. Now I have this nice and neat. Put it inside the mason jar, let it overlap and push down. The next step is to take your coffee together with the mason jar and place it on top of a scale. Here I'm using the Hario V60 scale. I'm going to turn it on so it automatically calculates the weight of everything that's on there. And I'm going to add 600 milliliters of ice cold water. If you don't have a scale, you can just use your measuring cups and add 600 milliliters of ice cold water. Alright, just going to pour it in like so in a circular motion. I'm 300 grams in, so I'm just going to give this a quick stir, agitate the coffee a little bit to make sure that all the grinds are being saturated with water. And now continue filling up. Remember to take your spoon out because that wasn't calculated with the weight. I'm still going to fill up to 600. Now that's 600 milliliters of water. All that's left to do is to put it in the refrigerator for about 12 hours. When you remove it, it's simple. All you gotta do is take the cap off, remove the coffee strainer, let the rest of the coffee drip through the filter, and enjoy. This is going to be very delicious. Now, I am going to say, if you never made cold brew at home before, remember, this is a concentrate. It's strong, so you're gonna wanna pour it onto a few cubes of ice and enjoy. That's it, guys. This is the end of the video. If you have any questions, please write them down below. This is a real cool tip and a nice way to stay refreshed for under $6 at home. Peace.